Have you ever thought about it? Why are thousands of years of Turkish history told in just a few lines, while some civilizations are written in pages of praise? Who, when, and why covered up this deep rooted past? This is not just a history video, this is the voice of a silenced nation that will be remembered again. Now we will embark on such a journey that what you will hear will contradict what you have learned so far. If you are ready, let's start facing the real history. So, is the origin of the Turks really as we know it? Or does it go back much further? Most of us think that Turkish history started with the Gökturks, but in reality, the Gökturks were just the tip of the iceberg. Archaeological excavations have found traces dating back 10,000 years deep in the Altai Mountains. Handmade axes, symbols carved into stone, and rituals of our ancestors. These findings prove that the Turks were not only a warrior nation, but also a wise civilization. And here arises a critical question that we must ask. Why were the Turks always described as nomads? Perhaps someone wanted to hide their civilization founding aspect. There are cities that we have not even heard of in history books. For example, Altan Kent, lost in the deserts of Central Asia. According to the epics, this city had systems that resembled high technology, water channels, wind-powered mechanisms, and star maps. Today, all we have left is a few dusty tablets and half-buried structures. But the real question is, why were these cities erased from the maps? Who wanted to hide that the Turks were so advanced? We will reveal the answer to this question in the following scenes. Now let's step back a little and look at history from a broader perspective. Throughout history, the Turkish people have been hit not only by enemies, but also by internal betrayals. For example, even the August Kagan epic describes a division. Brothers fight each other, tribes are separated. These divisions have weakened us and made us vulnerable to external interventions. And right here lies the secret of the concealment of Altan Kent. Internal betrayals led the Turks to bury their true power with their own hands. Don't think that the Turks were only effective in their own lands. In the Middle Ages, there was a fear in Europe. The Turks are coming. This was not just a fear of war. The ability of the Turks to establish a state, advance in science and organize society seriously worried the European powers. For example, in the late Byzantine Empire writings, there is a sentence that goes like this: "The Turks are coming. They are not just bringing swords, they are also bringing order." I wonder what the political map of Europe would look like today without the continuing influence of the Turks. Anatolia, a land where many civilizations have come and gone. But few people know this. Anatolia was not only conquered by the Turks, but also rebuilt. The Seljuks and Ottomans did not just build castles, they also built waterways, hospitals, and educational institutions. Even today, many bridges, caravanserais, and aqueducts in Anatolia bear the traces of the engineering genius of those times. That's why, when we look at Anatolia, we see not only the lands, but also a memory that has lasted thousands of years. So were the Turks just warriors? Absolutely not. There are many Turkish sages who have written their names in the history of world science in golden letters: Farabi, Ibn Sina, Ulu Bey, Ali Kushçu. They produced revolutionary works in astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. And interestingly, many Western scientists developed their own theories using this information. but the original sources disappeared one by one. The Turks' contribution to the world was not only with the sword, but also with the pen, but no one wanted to tell about it. When we look back today, what we have lost is not only lands, a sense of unity, a love of science, a consciousness of owning our own history. Turkish history does not only belong to the past, it is a power, a secret that each of us carries in our veins. And solving this secret is possible through knowing our past. We must now make a choice. Either we will learn this history that has been forgotten and rise up, or we will be content with the history written by others and lose our own identity. The real history is waiting for you, for the eyes that want to see, for the ears that want to hear. Now everything is up to you.